What's up, Combat Conversation fam? Back again with another video. We're going to try to do these each week, maybe once a week if we can. But this Sunday, on the 2nd, April 2nd, we will have a special guest in the house calling in to Combat Conversation. It will be a retired boxing legend, Mr. Homer Gibbins. Homer Gibbins will be calling into the show on April 2nd. Retired boxer and former two-time world champ, Mr. Gibbins. He was a multiple Georgia State Golden Glove and Silver Glove title winner. He won a bronze medal in the 88 Eastern Olympic Trials. Had an incredible amateur record of 226 wins with only 23 losses, and over 100 of those wins came by KO. Pretty impressive. Then he turned pro August of 1990, fought pro for roughly 17 years, and amassed an impressive record of 44-16 with 31 knockouts. Also impressive pro record. Throughout his career, he was also able to win a few gold straps. He won the WBF Junior Welterweight title, and his most notable fight, which is a fight I remember back in '95, was against Hector Macho Camacho in May of '95. I actually remember that fight. That was for the IBC welterweight title. A close fight that Mr. Gibbons lost by unanimous decision, so we'll talk to him about that as well. He also won the IBU World Welterweight title later in his career, around 2006. So we're going to talk to him. I'm excited to have a boxer, a great boxer from that era. The tough guy era, man. So I'm pretty hyped to have Mr. Gibbons on the show. We'll also be talking about the results of Bellator 175. That's taking place this Friday evening. And the main event on that card in particular is what we will be discussing. It'll be King Mo versus Quentin Rampage Jackson. Their first fight took place back in May of 2014. Jackson won that by unanimous decision. This was Quentin's third win in what is now a 5-fight win streak. And that extends all the way back to November of 2013. As most of you know, his fights have been kind of spaced apart due to a few legal issues he's had with Bellator. That seems to be taken care of for now. The former UFC light heavyweight champ, Rampage, he has a 37-11 record, and he's 38 years old. His last fight was in June. With him being 38, of course, everybody wants to talk about time being a factor. We'll get into that in a few. But Rampage is his last fight was in June, whereas though King Mo, he's 36, so 2 years younger than Rampage. Still climbing the ladder, but 2 years younger. He's 20-6. He also has won no contest, and he's lost 2 of his last 3. His last fight was in December at the Rizin World Grand Prix back in 2016 in Japan. He made it to the second round and lost there. He was the Bellator representative at that tournament, their 8-man tournament. And the only difference between this fight and their previous fight, this time they will be fighting at heavyweight instead of light heavyweight, of course, which should be an advantage for Rampage, him putting on a lot of extra weight. I think he's listed at, 255, 265 now? I'm not sure. I have to look it up. But he apparently has a thyroid problem, and that's causing him difficulties losing weight, cutting weight. But they're fighting at heavyweight. So I'm thinking Rampage will like to use that to his advantage. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Rampage has been dropping quite a few hints that this might be his last fight. We'll see that as well. Both of these fighters have been doing this for quite some time now, so I'm looking forward to seeing how each one of these fighters will move forward after the bout. Of course, which either one having the win or the loss, or maybe even a draw. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll find out Friday night. Of course, with these two, there's been a whole lot of trash talk at the press conferences and on social media. And hopefully we'll get to see all of that being settled in the cage. So everybody stay tuned. We're going to find out what's good with this fight Friday night. Everybody remember to log into the blog site. Check us out on the blog site, www.warriorexchange.wordpress.com. Also, make sure you stay tuned. We're going to be talking about this on the radio show this Sunday, every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's www.blogtalkradio.com/Combat Convo. Every Sunday at 10 a.m. Going to have my man, Mr. Gibbins, on there, retired professional boxer, one of the greats of the game, and an all-around real great guy. So we'll be talking to him this Sunday. Always remember to check us out on Facebook and on YouTube at Combat Conversation, as you're looking at us on YouTube now, and also on Instagram and on Twitter at Combat Convo Blog. Remember, we also air every Sunday live on Facebook and Instagram, so for the people who haven't been calling in, they've been putting a lot of their comments and or questions on the live blog. More so the Instagram blog. We've getting a lot of feed on the Instagram blog, which is good. But keep checking us out, y'all. I appreciate the love. Y'all just don't know how much I love doing this, man. And y'all showing me the love keeps me going. So we'll see y'all Sunday. We'll talk to y'all Sunday morning. And until next time, talk to you later, family. Deuces.